I was gonna make a video last week, but I was on spring break and I actually went to the Jerry Springer show, which was amazing. And I thought to myself, should I make a video about that, or should I make a video about the new Frozen sequel that was just announced? Because I have some strong feelings about that. And I kept thinking and started to make a video. So here we are. Hey guys, so for today's video, I thought I would talk to you about my experience going to the Jerry Springer show. Now you're probably like, why in the world did you go to that? But it was just a lifelong dream of my friend and I. We were like, we want to go someday. Even in high school, we were like, we're going to go someday. Then we hit college and we were like, we're still going to go. And finally the opportunity came and we just went for it. It was typical. We were like, how are we gonna get there? Like anything, because it was like almost the distance to New York, basically. And we were just like, how are we gonna possibly get there? So I kept searching like train tickets, bus tickets, cheap ways to get there. And I really couldn't find anything. Plus it was like a few days before the show, so there really wasn't any deals per se. What we ended up doing was she was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna drive and we're gonna go. So she drove, we left at like around 7, got there around 10, and once we got to Stamford, Connecticut, I was like, holy crap, we're here. We get to the studio and we're so excited, there are people waiting in line. Finally we get through like the metal detector. We're there, we're just so excited. They have green bagels because obviously it's St. Patrick's Day, so everything's green. Cardboard cutout of Jerry. We're just like eating really fast because we want to make it into the studio to get good seats. So we're eating fast and then taking pictures. So we get there and we sit. So we're sitting in like the back. First thing actually, when we walked into the studio, being the set on TV, it looks so huge. In reality, it's this small. If you've ever seen the show, you know, before the show, Jerry comes out, he entertains the audience, and then they have this like MC guy who comes out and entertains the audience. He was singing Bohemian Rhapsody and everything. Some security guy tells us the rules and stuff. You can't have your cell phone out. Because apparently one time, someone's cell phone went off when some stripper was on stage doing her thing. He had to stop the show, continued filming. The stripper was like, I'm not in the mood anymore. So the guy was like adamant, he said, turn off your cell phone or else. So finally the show began, and it's typical, like, you got your guest, and then someone comes out. I will tell you this funny thing. Guy in back of us was doing like commentary the whole time, and it was just really funny. One of the guys that was coming out, they're like, let's bring out Cleveland. And my friend goes, from Family Guy, and the guy behind us goes, Cleveland from Family Guy. And it was just really, really funny because I couldn't stop laughing. Even when it was dead quiet, he was making like jokes. And this guy off stage, the guy who told us the rules and regulations, is telling us like what to do, like stand by emotions to project. And it's very much staged, obviously. When you see it in person, you know how staged it is because, first of all, the guy's telling you how to react. Second of all, they hand like the two girls like cups of water. They like pour it on the people. The fighting is all staged, obviously, because it's Jerry Springer. No one actually gets hurt. In my opinion, why would you want to be on the show? If you have a personal problem, talk about it in private. Why bring that out into the world? And then at the end, all the guests come out and then people can ask them questions and comments. And my friend was like, oh, I have the perfect thing to say. And Jerry was going around, he wasn't really picking her, so I kept going like that, like pointing. Finally, Jerry, she went out in the aisle, said her thing, and it was just really funny. And then before that, some guy got up, and you know how people want to get like the Jerry beads, like girls would like flash the camera. This guy actually pulled down his pants, spun around, so you saw everything. I mean, my friend were just like, oh my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. And I still see the picture, and my eyes were like, I'm gonna need like surgery to remove that image from my eyes. That was my experience, and the tickets were free, because who wants to pay to go to see trash? I could just travel like 30 miles, wait outside all night, and see all the stuff on that show. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the show, like anything else that I might have forgotten to cover, I think I covered everything. And please do not be afraid to ask. Until next time, please rate, subscribe, comment. I'm getting old, do your thing, I don't know. And bye.